Hello, hello, and good evening, everyone. Happy Spring Equinox. My name is Faith Hunter, and I am so delighted to offer up this really special practice tonight. So, before we get started, I do want to make a couple of announcements. One, I want to know where you guys are tuning in from. So, if you can share that information in the comments, that will be great. And then I'll have an idea of where you're coming from. And yeah, this is amazing. I see people popping on. So we will give people probably like another 30 seconds or so to come on. I see Connecticut in the house. Yeah, California, Minneapolis. Nice, nice. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. So delighted to have you all here. Again, before we get started, definitely feel free to grab any Palo Santo, sage, grab a cup of water, grab some tea. I have some tea right here. I also have my water sitting over here as well. So grab any beverage that you feel will be really nourishing. We have Houston, we have Raleigh, North Carolina in the house. We have Long Beach. Oh my goodness. Hey, Callie. Yeah, so just a really beautiful collection of people. For those of you that do not know me or you're new to me, I've been teaching yoga. Hey, Silver Spring. I've been teaching yoga, meditation, breath work, as well as Reiki. I'm a Reiki master, and I've been doing all of these beautiful wellness practices. I started in the 1900s. And sometime around 1993-ish, 2-ish, something like that, is when I actually start diving into my own personal practice. And then I became a yoga teacher and started teaching meditation and yoga in 2003. And then since then, I have been growing. I was previously located in Washington, D.C., but now I live in New Orleans. All right, enough of the housekeeping. Make sure that you have a pen and paper before we get started. Grab that. If you do want to lie down during our meditation segment, feel free to grab anything that you need to support your physical body for that, as well as if you need to support your body for a seated position in your meditative seat. I'm sitting on my sofa, so sitting on the sofa, sitting in a chair is totally perfect. All right. Before we get started, let's center, and then I'll drop into a couple of thoughts around this spring equinox. So go ahead and close your eyes or cast the eyes down. I just want you to take a couple of long, deep breaths in and out of your nose. Soften the shoulders as you allow yourself to arrive in this moment. And just simply notice what you are feeling, what may be flowing through your physical body, what may be flowing through your mind, even what your heart's saying to you right now. Be fully aware of all the sensations. And just make a simple commitment to yourself to be present tonight. Just by clicking the button, turning on your computer, turning on your phone, putting it on, or streaming it on your TV, wherever you are experiencing this practice. That was step one. And so now your next step is to surrender to the moment and arrive. Continue to take about 4 or 5 more deep breaths in and out of your nose. And you have the option, you can keep your eyes closed and just kind of lean back a little bit while I share a couple of thoughts about this spring equinox. But if you want to open your eyes, maybe sip some tea and drink your water while I talk about some of the energy of this moment and the astrological aspects. So as we take this kind of transformative journey together, it is really a beautiful opportunity for us to really tune in to our hearts and our minds, right? This moment, this very pivotal moment, is a beautiful balance between night and day. It is the harmonizing of light and dark all around us. And astrologically, the spring equinox symbolizes the sun's entrance into Aries. And Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. And this is truly a season for new beginnings, fresh, bright, vibrant energy, right? It's spring. And it's also this portal for potent possibilities, limitless possibilities. So, definitely, as we together kind of stand at this beautiful threshold of shifts and changes, I don't know about you guys, but even this afternoon, I could feel that energy shift. And my physical body told me to, like, you need to pause and just be still for a moment as things started to make their transition. So I kind of took a little power nap slash meditation in that process. But even in that moment of those shifts and changes, it's this great opportunity for us to set some intentions, which we will definitely do tonight. We will also find and begin to cultivate, hopefully, a little more balance in our own lives as we move into this new beginning. But it is also mm, a time to shed, right? To shed some old layers, to let go of those things that are definitely not supporting our highest good or our highest self. And as we shed those things that we no longer need, we are actually making space for some new growth, new possibilities, those limitless possibilities. So, definitely tonight, I invite you to drop into your seat. And I don't mean your physical seat, I mean your seat of your soul. Breathe into the experience that we will have. And then open your heart, open your mind to the possibilities, to what is coming ahead. Regardless of how things are ebbing and flowing in your life, or they will flow, continue to flow in your life, there's always this beautiful upturn, right? There's always a possibility for something amazing to happen in your life. But in order for that to happen, you have to be open for it, and there has to be space for that. So let's move our bodies just a little bit. To make sure that we are comfortable. I'm kind of moving my rib cage from right to left. So if you need to, just kind of roll your shoulders a little bit, taking a couple of little gentle rolls, drawing the shoulders up and then back a few times. And as you inhale, you can draw the shoulders up. As you exhale, you can draw them down. And then you can reverse, draw them back, up, and forward. And then you can take a couple of little shoulder shrugs if you want to. And I'm going to put on a little music for us. So shoulders go up and drop down. I'm going to do that a couple of times. Shoulders up and drop them down. Shoulders up and drop them down. One more time. And continue to breathe in and out of your nose. Let's move our head from right to left. So you're just going to turn your head to the right Gaze over your right shoulder, and then turn it to the left. Gaze over your left shoulder. Doing that a few more times. And then bring your head back to center. Take a couple of little rolls, right? So gentle little neck rolls, starting to the right, and then circle all the way back. And then, of course, go slow and be mindful in the process. These gentle little neck rolls. If you feel some cracks, or even if there's a little tension in one side, know that you can hold it. Let's take one more to the right. And now let's reverse the direction. So drop the left ear over to the left shoulder and back to the right. And gently chin to your chest. We're going to take a few more so that you can close your eyes in the process. And let's do one more on this side. And then bring yourself. We're going to take one more little movement. So we're going to do a nice final twist. So you're going to bring yourself up, and then exhale, take a twist to the right. So your right hand is going to drop behind you. Your left hand can come to your right thigh. So again, it doesn't matter if you're sitting on the floor, in your bed, right? If you're on the sofa, it's all good. Keep the spine long. You can take your gaze over your right shoulder if that feels comfortable for you. And come back to center. And let's go to the other side. So gentle twist to your left. Making sure that you're breathing deeply in and out of your nose. All right, coming out of that twist nice and easy. We're going to move into a little breath work now. But as we do this breath work, what I want you to really focus on is the release, right? And so I talked about how this moment in time is not just about new beginnings, but we have to make space for something new to show up. We have to kind of, like, I remember as I think about planting new seeds, right? In order for you to plant new seeds, you have to clear, right, the earth, right? You have to prepare the foundation in order for those seeds to be planted. So we're going to use a little breath work and also a mudra to assist in this. The mudra that we are going to use is called Apana mudra. And basically you're going to take your thumb and place your thumb right over your middle and ring finger on both hands, right? And so the index finger and your pinky finger are extending up, and they can touch, or you can kind of close them down. Either one totally works. And then you're going to bring your elbows right there by your rib cage so that your mudra is facing forward, okay? So the breath work we're going to do is Kapalabhati breath, skull shining breath. So the inhale is just kind of normal and natural, but the exhale is fast, like boom, 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 boom. And so what this is doing is creating a little heat and warmth in the body, but it's also clearing out the mental cobwebs. If you are pregnant or on the first day of your moon cycle, I just want you to take long, deep breaths. The other thing that is going to be important, we have this mudra. Apana is this mudra of energy, of releasing and downward flow, right? Apana, and that it is all about letting go. So if you've ever heard of the word prana, right, that life force energy that comes into your body, right, it fills you up and nourishes you. Apana energy is the reverse. And so we are doing apana mudra. Okay. So eyes opened or closed. We're going to do 3 rounds. Kapalabhati breath, passive inhalation, just normal. Exhaling out of the nose. Let's begin. Keep going. We only have a few more seconds for this first round. Find that rhythm and pace that works for you. Now take a deep inhale. Hold and retain your breath. Draw your navel point in. And then exhale. Just feel. Keep holding your mudra. And let's go in for round 2. Kapalabhati breath. Here we go. Keep going. And what I want you to imagine is that you're clearing space in your physical body, clearing out space, releasing toxins, letting go of those things that are no longer serving and supporting your highest good. Keep pumping. Inhale. Again, hold and retain your breath. Exhale. So you may start to feel just a little lightheaded. That's okay. That's typically normal. That's why it's called skull shining breath. All of that energy, right, is firing up. And then with this apana mudra, it is releasing out of the body. Yeah. We're making space, clearing space so that we can plant new seeds, so we can set some powerful intentions. All right, here's our last one. Now, this last round is definitely going to be a little bit longer, but we're doing this together. Here we go. Keep pumping. Releasing and letting go of those things that are not elevating and supporting your highest good. Even if you can't think of anything in this moment, just know that this breath, this intention, this mudra, you are making space. If there are things that are coming to mind, let them go. They should not follow you into this new cycle. Keep pumping. Inhale. Hold and retain the breath. Exhale. Allow the backs of your hands to rest on your legs. The palms are going to face up. And I just want you to be in this place of awareness. Simply being aware of what is moving through your physical body, what is moving through your mind in this moment. Know that it is all okay. It is all okay. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, empty out. And if your eyes are closed, you can definitely keep them closed. We're going to begin to move into our meditative practice. So find that place of stillness. Again, you can remain seated, but if you desire, feel free to come onto your backs. Allow the breath to flow smoothly in and out of your nose. Continue to breathe in and out as we transition, bringing awareness to the soles of your feet. Notice if there is any tingling around your arches, the toes, the ankles. Shift your awareness now into your legs, your hips. And as you bring awareness to the lower half of your body, or your root chakra area, allow the earth to support you and hold you and cradle you. And use your breath, that very soft inhalation and exhalation, as an anchor. Once again, this spring equinox is a time of balance and new beginnings. And I want you to visualize a radiant light starting to warm your body. And that radiant light moves its way from the soles of your feet, and it starts to drift into your ankles, your calf muscles, your knees, your hips. And once it reaches your hips, it begins to get brighter and brighter. That light begins to journey and move its way up into your face, radiating from the crown of your head. And the cycle continues. It flows up and out. Soles of the feet, through the legs, through the spine, through the crown. And then start to bring your awareness right between your brow at your first eye, your mind's eye. And begin to gaze out. And as you gaze out, that warm glow of light is shining brightly and penetrates everything outside of you. And I want you to start to imagine yourself, see yourself in this beautiful, tranquil garden. And this beautiful garden is a representation of your divine inner world. And this inner world is filled with ripe potential, limitless possibilities. And all of it, all of the items in your beautiful, tranquil garden are awaiting you, awaiting the renewal of your most vibrant self. Notice all of the flowers budding, the bees humming, gentle moisture and dew upon leaves, and the delicateness, the softness, and the ease of the soil beneath your feet. All of it so precious, like you. Continue to walk in your garden. And as you do, I want you to consider all the aspects of your life that are ready to be renewed. Maybe there are old patterns and behaviors that you were letting go, and it's time to find something fresh. And even if you want, you can see the old leaves. And the old leaves are kind of composting in your garden. And those old leaves nourish the soil and welcome new growth, the new growth within you. As you continue to explore your garden, I want you to take a moment to acknowledge all the parts of you, all the lessons you've learned, the ups and the downs, those challenging moments, those beautiful surprises, those unexpected highlights. See it all, although it is the past. You've learned so much about who you are. And in your sacred, tranquil garden, you express ultimate gratitude for all of it. In this beautiful space of openness and freedom and potential, I want you now to start to cultivate and plant some new seeds. Your intentions, your dreams, your hopes, your wishes. Bring all of those to the forefront of your mind and plant those seeds in this lush garden. And as you plant those seeds, I want you to see yourself tending your garden, sending love to all of those beautiful intentions and dreams, whispering words of care, of purpose, of kindness, of grace. And as you tend your garden, give yourself a moment to lean back and watch the sprouts grow. Take the next few minutes to remain in your beautiful garden of renewal, feeling those intentions taking root within you, feeling that beautiful, balanced energy nourish you. And trust the natural process. Be in this place of inner knowing that all is possible. Take another deep breath in. Exhale. And begin to imagine yourself slowly returning to your physical body. Leaving your garden, but knowing that it is resting deep in your heart and your soul. And all of those intentions have been beautifully planted. Planted with love, planted with purpose. And Mother Earth, the energy of this moment, will support you as you move forward. Breathing in, exhale. One more deep breath in, exhale. Start to bring gentle movement into your body. Organic movements, so do whatever you need to. Stretch, twist, blink those eyes open. And as you come back, I just want to say thank you again for joining me. We have a little bit more to go. We have our last component, and our last component is our journaling segment. So definitely reach over, grab your pen and your paper, and we have a couple of questions. I just want you to know that feel free, right? These questions, you don't have to answer all of them now or do these long drawn out statements. I'm going to give each of the questions and the prompts 1 minute. So it'll be like speed journaling, but know that you can always go back. And if you are watching this on the replay, feel free to just press pause, right? Or you can just go back and watch it again and press pause and do the whole thing again all tomorrow. That works too. All right. So shake it all out. Get your hands ready. Let's move into a little journaling. So we're going to the first journal prompt is reflecting on renewal. And the question is, how can you introduce fresh energy into your life? How can you introduce fresh energy into your life? And this may be doing something new, like if you want to start a new routine, if you just want to maybe set up an altar. Sometimes I like switch up my altar at spring equinox time or when seasons start to shift and change. Or it can even be, really simple. You're going to take a different route to work. That can always just shift your perspective. So introduce something fresh and new. Take about 30 more seconds to respond to that. All right. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Let's move into our second one. Now, this is about embracing some new beginnings. I want you to describe a project, a habit, or a goal you feel you need to add a new shift on, or you need to add something to in order for it to really thrive. So maybe you have a new project in mind, or again, maybe there's a new habit or you have a new goal, but you haven't really committed to it. What can you do? What can you add to it so that it moves forward and you propel it forward? Okay, a few more seconds. All right, take another deep breath in, exhale. Now, we talked about, definitely earlier, about releasing some things. And so this is going to be kind of almost like a two-part release prompt. So the first part, what are you holding on to that no longer serves your highest good? What are you holding on to that no longer serves your highest good? Now, maybe one thing or maybe a laundry list is okay. Just write them down. Writing them down and say, I am releasing. Actually, that's a good statement to use as you write that down. I am releasing the following. A few more seconds. All right, take a deep breath in, exhale. Still connected to what you need to release. Why are you afraid of letting it go? Why are you afraid? And what's holding you back from letting those things go? Okay, deep breath in, exhale. And so when we went through the meditation, we talked about our intentions. And now I want you to write your intentions down. So go on and list them. What are those seeds that you planted in your garden? Okay. Deep breath in. Let it all go. And our final question. I want you to reflect on your true path and your aspirations. And as you reflect on your true path and your aspirations, I want you to write down what that feels like. Not what it looks like. What does it feel like walking your true path and fulfilling your divine aspirations? Reflect on your true path and aspirations and write down what it feels like to walk that path. All right, take a deep breath in. Exhale. Go on and place your pen and paper to the side. If you need to take a cup of or sip of water or tea, go on and do that. And before we close out, I just want to say, if you enjoyed this particular session tonight, I have another really beautiful practice happening this coming Sunday. It's called Heal Your Heart. I'll put it in a link for that in the chat box. If you're interested in joining me for that, it's all about healing your heart after a breakup. So feel free to click that and join me. And then the other thing is that I want to share is that as we move into the next few days, I want you to take your time. Stay hydrated. Listen to your body. Listen to your mind. If you need to pause, slow down, stop, do that. Breathe. Drop into some really deep breathing, especially if you're feeling a little anxious, because we're moving through a shift, right? And when we are moving through shifts, sometimes it can be a little intense and jarring. So be kind to yourself and give yourself grace. And then the final thing as we close, I am going to offer up a little energy work. I'm going to offer up a little Reiki energy work. I don't really call it that sometimes, but it's just energy work. I'm going to be sending positive, loving, kind, healing vibes to you to assist you in this transition of finding that balance. If you want to receive the energy, you just say to yourself, yes, I want to receive. And if you do not want to receive, just say to yourself, I do not want to receive. Simple as that. Go on and close your eyes. Once again, relax your shoulders. And again, if you want to lie down for this, feel free to lie down. I draw upon the energy of this beautifully balanced spring equinox. I draw upon the energy of the earth, the heavens, and I draw upon the energy, inviting the energy of my ancestors to move through me to assist and support you in navigating not only the next few days, but navigating this new cycle we are all entering. May this energy move into spaces where you most need it, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Breathing in. Exhale. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much, everyone, for joining me. Have a beautiful night, a lovely week as you welcome spring. Take care. Ciao.